name's Jean. This is the Linen Lace and Patchwork House based in Benfleet in Essex, and today I'd like to talk to you about lace. Obviously it's in the name of our business, so it's not just patchwork, and lace is a fabulous accessory with patchwork. I just want to show you this doily, this innocuous little doily, much derided by the fashion police. But unbelievably was on a par with cocaine 300 years ago, as expensive as gold jewellery, and so of course some of the means to obtain it were quite draconian and illegal, including smuggling, and smuggling in coffins alongside the corpses, some of the aristo ladies doing a bit of muff stuffing, and various other sort of fairly dubious methods, as well as wrapping them around dogs, then covering with fur, so that this is all to get an illegal quantity. I want to explain about the different types of lace and theories about their origins, which are quite interesting. Earliest documentations probably come from the Bible. There's also hard evidence of early lace found in Coptic tombs in Egypt, and but the lace that we know today, such as this type of lace here, probably originates from Flanders and Venice, and was an indicator of extreme wealth. In England, there wasn't really a lot of lace around until the time of Elizabeth I, because there was a complete ban on imports. So Elizabeth I made it fashionable, and the 9-inch ruff, which she was famed for, which was when starch as well came into this country, could take a year for a competent lace maker to make. And that was a day that was 10 hours long, which was extraordinary. Amongst the upper class ladies, lace making was considered a highly prized virtue, and really very much Jane Austen of that genre. The government approved lace making in Honiton and also in the East Midlands area. This led to Queen Victoria trying to help the economy at the time, choosing Honiton lace above any other kind for her wedding dress, and it did indeed become extremely fashionable when she did this. And I want to talk to you about crochet. The word's French and it means hook, and of course that is exactly how it's made, with a crochet hook. Nobody really knows the origins. It's possibly China or South America. It was brought into this country in the 1800s, and was really a poor man's version of the more intricate, exquisite lace coming from Italy and Flanders. And Victoria, actually, of all people, took it up herself as a pastime, and to an extent alleviated that poor man's image, and made it really quite fashionable. Broderie anglaise is an French term meaning English embroidery, which is basically cut work. I'm going to put my hand inside and show you the contrast, so you can see where the holes are actually cut away, and there's also stitching across the holes here. But this is overcast around, obviously to stop the fabric fraying, and employing also some satin stitch in finish, and it does actually give a lovely finish. The origins of this type of lace, probably the precursors, would probably go back to the 9th century, suspected maybe peasant clothing in Czechoslovakia. France also has a huge history of lace making, and of course again was synonymous with huge wealth, and of course we all know what happened with the French Revolution, and all of a sudden it became synonymous with aristocracy, conspicuous consumption and the guillotine, and overnight the fashion completely died. Right, I'm just going to get a piece of Battenberg lace. Right, we're going to the garden now, and I'll tell you a bit more about the idea. I have a cushion called Aurelia. It's a fine example of Battenberg lace. Battenberg lace is great because it's very sturdy, so it's used a lot for tablecloths and obviously wedding dresses. And it's a woven tape fixed together with very elaborate stitching. It's perceived as being from the 16th century, but it didn't really get official recognition in this country until Queen Victoria gave it her blessing with her son-in-law, the Duke of Battenberg, and hence the name Battenberg lace. This is the cushion here, as you can see, and this is the tape work I described, and this is the intricate stitching joining them all together. And you can see this is very pretty, and it's part of our range, as I said. I also have a tissue box cover. This one's called Valletta. It's got really pretty purple and lilac embroidery on it, and it's edged with very finely worked crochet lace. You can see there, the tissue box goes inside it. We also do these in a boutique shape, which is the small square. I also have some toilet roll holders. As you can see, these are doubles, but you can also get them in singles. They're very pretty with the white embroidery on, and quite finely worked crochet lace, trimmed with a little ribbon. Very pretty. These are linen guest towels, and they're very popular with guest houses and B&Bs. And they just look very pretty with the other sort of bathroom bits and pieces. As you can see, it's got really pretty lace work, and it's also got all the drawn thread work around the edges. And these could also be used for chair backs or antimacassars. I'm also going to show you some lace placemats that are really lovely for formal dining. I have an example here. This one's called Regent, and again it's very, very finely worked lace, and people would buy these in 6s or 4s or whatever size of the table, and they look absolutely fabulous with silver cutlery. So that's Regent. This is the Sasha range, which is very popular, and I've been selling for about 10 years. It's 100% cotton, 200 thread count, and it's edged with crochet lace, and it also has the cut work, which you can't see very clearly here, but you could see very clearly earlier in the Sasha pillowcase. This range is phenomenal because it has everything. It's got not just the duvet covers, but it's also got 2 sizes of pillowcases. It's got the Oxford, which fits a standard UK pillow, but it's also got a Euro pillowcase size, which fits the continental pillow. It's also got flat sheets going up to Super King size, as well as box valances, again going up to Super King size. It's very, very unusual to get a range which is so comprehensive in this country. Thank you for watching. This is Linen Lace and Patchwork saying goodbye. If you want to see more, go to our website www.llph.co.uk. Bye bye.